notice the drivers that do go better one way or the other way. Starting what could be called the normal speedway way in the anti-clockwise direction. We'll get 15 laps done, turn them around, and finish off clockwise. Round 5 of the MJS Street Stock Series has Anthony Bear and Reese Heinrich. Nigel Reitstein, Bailey Heinrich off that second row, and an absolutely charging field behind him. Let's go for 30 here at Borderline. Round 5 runs down and into turn 1 and 2, and straight away cars left, right, centre through turn 1 and 2. 3 wide for the battle for third. Gardner gets in on it as well. Then Nathan Thorne's behind them. Dylan Campton, Mick Clark, they all make it through lap 1. Yes, they do. Early race leader is out of Reese Heinrich. Second is Anthony Bear. Then it's back to Bailey Heinrich, Breitstein. The battle for fifth is 3 wide almost between Jennings, Thorne, and Stephen Gardner on his outside. Campton, Mick Clark, Weston. That's Jeremy. Megan Cheeseman. The 62 of Barnwell. That's your running order as we look back up front. As Bear looks to the inside. Breitstein's in big trouble. Contact with the ball down the back straight and followed it up in turn 3. Race leaders Reese Heinrich. Second is Bailey Heinrich, who's right in the middle of a Heinrich sandwich with Bailey Heinrich third. As Barry looks to the inside of Reese. Side by side, Bear inside, Reese Heinrich on the outside, trying to run the boards at Borderline. Third is Bailey Heinrich, then it's back to Jennings. Reitstein fifth, and Anthony Bear massively out of shape out of turn 2. Allows the Heinrichs to be sitting 1-2 with 25 laps to go this time by. Jennings is fourth, Reitstein is fifth, Nathan Thorne's next, and it's Stevie G, Mick Clark, Weston, that's Jeremy Kerry Weston, Megan Cheeseman, Jason Jewell, just to name a few at the back of the track. Moss Buchanan, the first one to go, a lap down from Reese Heinrich. Barry gets caught up behind him. Jennings, Reitstein, Campton, the first DNF of the heat, the feature I should say, pulling to the infield. Your top 5 is somewhat strung out at the moment. It's Reese Heinrich, Bailey Heinrich, Anthony Bear, Mark Jennings, Nigel Reitstein, Nathan Thorne in 6th, Stephen Gardner, Mick Clark, and Jeremy Weston rounds out your top 10 with a battle pack behind him for the Miners. Reese Heinrich, your race leader, gets up behind the 22, gets by him. Next on his hit list to put a lap down will be that of Ellen Hampson. Bailey Heinrich underneath, Hampson moves up in front of the race leader. Reese Heinrich underneath, Bailey will follow straight through as well. Anthony Bear is a little bit further back in this one than you'd expect, folks. Jennings is fourth. Fifth is the battle between Nigel Reitstein and that of Nathan Thorne. Reese Heinrich leads. Second is Bailey Heinrich. Anthony Bear got past the lap car a little bit better there, and now he's back onto the tail of the Locks and Smash Repairs number 86. Jennings is fourth and gets by them lap cars. The battle for fifth is Reitstein and Nathan Thorne still. That's behind that pack of lap cars. As race leader comes through 3 and 4 to get Hayden Jolly out of Name Laurie a lap down. He does just that, splits the middle between him and Stephen Clark, only just maybe a slight bit of contact with the lap cars. Heinrich, that's Bailey out of shape, allows Anthony Bear to the bottom. Through 3 and 4, Bear inside, Bailey Heinrich on the outside now. Looks for the crisscross, but won't get it done. Anthony Bear now second. Oh, lied a bit early again. But Anthony Bear might get caught up behind Hayden Jolly, he doesn't. Holds on to second. Third is Bailey Heinrich. Then it's back to Mark Jennings. Your top 5 is rounded out by Nigel Reitstein. Then it's back to Nathan Thorne, Stevie G, Mick Clark. 17 of Jeremy Weston, Jason Jewell. They're battling for about 10th spot on the racetrack side by side in front of the lap car of Moss Buchanan. Then it's back to Kerry Weston, Sam Brumfield, Megan Cheeseman, the 62 of Jack Barnwell, and then the majority on the lead lap as Craig Buchanan goes a lap down. We'll go yellow very, very soon to do the direction switch. This first 15 laps has been an absolute charge. Reese Heinrich out in front. Comes by Moss Buchanan to put him a lap down. And the yellows come on. A massively, massively quick first 15 laps, done and dusted. And we'll switch the direction of the cars and get the rest of the 15 done. But the one we're focusing on is this one right here. The final 15 laps of round 5 of the MJS Tree and Stump Street Stock Series. About to get underway. It's Reese Heinrich, Bear, Bailey Heinrich, Jennings, Reitstein, Thorne, Gartner, Mick Clark, Jewell, and Weston as we get back underway. Kerry Weston, Sam Brumfield, Cheeseman, Jack Barnwell, Buchanan, Jolly, Stephen Clark, the 22, the 21 of Hampson and Moss. Buchanan at the back. That's your field as we get back underway. Reese Heinrich. Have not seen this for a while. Someone driving just as smooth as Bear's in the wall. Bailey Heinrich now looks to the inside. Yellow lights are on. Hayden Jolly. Hopefully Old Faithful hasn't blown up. But he's come to a stop up in Pigs Bend. And hearing that 59, the wind has escaped the left rear tyre, or the right rear. So Jolly will come to the infield. And we'll restart with 14 laps to go. Reese Heinrich leads Anthony Bear. Bailey Heinrich third. Jennings fourth. Nigel Reitstein fifth. Nathan Thorne doing a good job in sixth. Seventh is Stephen Gartner. Eighth is Mick Clark. Ninth is Jason Jewell. Your top 10's rounded out at the moment by Jeremy Weston with Kerry Weston, the pensioner, right behind him. Sam Brumfield, Jack Barnwell, Megan Cheeseman, Craig Buchanan, the 22 of Ellison, the Portland 89 of Stephen Clark, Ellen Hampson, Moss Buchanan. That's your remaining cars on the racetrack. Dylan Campton, Jaden Edwards, the first retirees in that order. And they'll soon be joined by Hayden Jolly. He wasn't too impressed there, and all tyres looking still A-OK, so hopefully Old Faithful hasn't expired. That'd be absolutely devastating. I think I saw Jolly mimic no oil pressure, so he's out of this one. Reese Heinrich, Bailey, Anthony Bear, Bailey Heinrich third. That top five's been fairly similar for the last 10 laps. Try and pick a dark horse in this one. Just going to get past Reese Heinrich. It's still a Heinrich sandwich up front with Anthony Bear the filling. We get back underway, 14 to go. Reese Heinrich leaves them into 1 and 2. Looking very fast here tonight are the Street Stocks on a stellar borderline speedway. Heinrich into 3 and 4, still running that top shelf. Bear, Bailey Heinrich, Jennings, Reitstein, Jewell is up high and dry. Brumfield even going higher back in the field. I thought he was going to make contact with the concrete. Battles on up front. Battles on at the back as well. It's all happening at the moment. 12 laps to go for your race leader, Reese Heinrich. Anthony Bear starting to try absolutely everything to get onto the tail and get past the 63 car. Bailey Heinrich third. Jennings has a moment and allows Reitstein to look through for fourth. Gets the job done, does Nigel Reitstein, as we look back up front. Anthony Bear through 3 and 4 had the nose in underneath the right rear of the 63, who's in the fence. He's in the fence, allows the door to open for Anthony Bear. Throw in the lap car of Moss Buchanan, and you've got yourself a battle for the lead. Reese Heinrich still leading. Second is Anthony Bear, but Bailey Heinrich is pushing him now. Lap cars will start to play now as Anthony Bear really out of shape, possibly a helping hand from the front bumper of the 86, but they keep it together. Next on the hit list to go a lap down is Stephen Clark. Race leader is still that of Reese Heinrich. The front bumper's about to fall off the 46 of Anthony Bear. Bailey Heinrich third. The battle's still on for fourth between Nigel Reitstein and Mark Jennings. as up front, Reese Heinrich gets around Stephen Clark. Anthony Bear, Bailey Heinrich, Reichstein in the fence. Reichstein is in the fence in that battle for fourth. Jennings slips through, Reichstein back to fifth. Your top 10 follows as Stephen Gardner, Mick Clark, Nathan Thorne out of shape, Sam Brumfield and Jason Jewell is up front. With 7 laps to go, it's a 63 car. His dad's car, Stephen Heinrich, but Reese Heinrich at the wheel. Has a moment in 1 and 2, gets right up near the concrete once again, but Berry doesn't look like he's got too much for him at the moment. Have I said that too soon? Thought Bear was going to have a look out of turn 4. Bailey Heinrich still right there as well as they come up on an absolutely big wall of lap cars very, very shortly. Reichstein pulls inside. His weekend is over. And the battle is on up front. Bear up into the concrete. Bailey Heinrich following him as well. Here comes that lap car situation, Mount Gambier. Race leader is Reese Heinrich. Second is Anthony Bear. Third is Bailey Heinrich. Bear goes for a big dive through turn 3 and 4. Can't get it done. Bailey Heinrich gets the door to open now for second. Won't get the run down the front straight. Reese Heinrich gets past Megan Cheeseman to put her a lap down. Kerry Weston, oh, the pensioner. He slightly got in the way there. Bailey Heinrich underneath. Anthony Bear gets second. He takes the lead from nowhere. His brother Reese on the outside gets a pedal and pushes it through the firewall to maintain the lead on the way into 1 and 2. 2.5 laps to go here in round 5 of the MJS Street Stock Series. They put Craig Buchanan a lap down. Second is now Bailey Heinrich and Anthony Bear third as they shuffle through the lap cars. It's back then to Mark Jennings, and fifth now is Stephen Gardner. But with a lap and a half to go, it's all happening up front. Reese Heinrich gets caught behind the 62 of Jack Barnwell, gets by on the way to turn 3. Bailey Heinrich looks to the inside. Anthony Bear's still there. There's 360 metres to go, and anything could happen. Bailey Heinrich to the inside of his brother Reese. Anthony Bear trying to do anything right now. In fact, he gets out of shape. Bailey Heinrich has taken the race lead through turn 3 and 4. He's got to get the job done once again. Bailey Heinrich gets it on the last lap for the second round in a row. Reese Heinrich second, Anthony Bear third. That was exciting as ever. Jennings gets fourth. Stephen Gardner rounds out your top 5. And Mount Gambier, put your hands together for Bailey Heinrich. Gets the job done on the last lap once again. Wow. And grab a quick. Man, that was some good racing.
That was epic. That would be by far the biggest win of my career. That was just epic.
Of course, round 5, you've done the exact same thing at Wales on the last corner, but you had a few more drivers to deal with here. Your brother Reese was really pushing you. Anthony Bear, man, that would have, like you said, epic.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like, I don't know, just the lap traffic probably played into my way, and just car speed was awesome. Glad we changed it and set it up to what we thought in that last heat. I mean, we didn't win the heat, Barry went by, but it paid off then. I'm stoked with that. That's just awesome.
I'm sure there's plenty of people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, honestly, probably my family's the biggest one for this weekend. My father-in-law passed away last week, so getting the car up here, I was on the other side of the state for the funeral Friday, so getting the car up here and getting everything sorted. Dad, Mum, Luke, Kim, everyone, Reese even, like just everyone, thanks heaps. The sponsors on this car, Loxton Smash Repairs, sticking by us, that's just awesome. Good win for them as well. Remark Patisserie, can't thank Loud Pedal, Australia and Larry Sines for putting this awesome race car together. Looked brilliant all weekend. 46 engines, Barry for, that thing was honking just then. Stoked with that. Squiggles, like shocks were mint then as well. That's a pretty rough track. and just all the other sponsors on the car that help out. Can't thank you guys enough. This one means a lot.
6 heat wins, 2 round wins for this season in the MJS Street Stock Series. Bailey Heinrich, well done.
Thank you.
There he is, back up to Alan Smallwood to finish off the night.
Thank you, Kai. What a great set of laps there by the MJS Street Stock Series. Fantastic feature race to round out what's been a big